We're back for more. We're nearing the end of NASCAR 2005. It feels good. It's been like 2 or 3 days since I recorded, so my anger is not at a maximum. So it's going to be eventually, but it's at a neutral plane. We're doing good in points. Last part infuriated me because the batteries, the hilarity of everything going wrong. Finally, it's like once a season we have like one race or one part where just nothing goes right, and it happened. Though it took the battery dying for that to happen. I guess Richmond kind of counts, but not 2 races back to back. I don't know, but either way, we're here. We got a good point lead. If we just do okay at Atlanta, we should be good. Kurt's real life Atlanta race was a nightmare because he blew up, and that was big old championship implications. This is the last time I run the regular 2004 Sharpie car that I personally have, which is also very nice to have this by me as like a security blanket. So when I think of things in life being terrible, I could just look over to me and be like, Kurt. Or literally any car in front of my desk. So that's always a plus. There's not a whole lot else to really divulge into, so let's get into it. Thank you to my 2-3 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for more channel purchase, early access videos, as well as channel emotes. Thank you for what you guys do. I appreciate it. Let's get into Atlanta and have a... What's the slogan? Real racing, real fast. Yeah. That slogan did not last very long. I think it was only in this game, and then I never really saw it again.
Hampton, Georgia is located just outside of Atlanta in the beautiful state of Georgia. Today, the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series rolls into town to deliver one of the most action-packed races of the season. EA Sports welcomes you to the Atlanta Motor Speedway as we get ready to see 43 cars do battle in the running of the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. So pull up a seat and get ready. We're just moments away from the command to start engines.
Good introduction. I was not expecting more to be said after, because usually he kind of ends the sentence with saying the race name. Maybe it's not always been like that, but it felt like this time maybe it stood out to me a lot more. I don't know, but interesting. So setup, just tire pressures at 20, literally the same stuff as the spring race. So that's it. We'll quickly get on pole and we'll divulge. Also, Jimmy Johnson started 7th, which is really good for us. Bad that Dale Jr. is up there with us, but he might choke just like in real life. So hopefully that aspect of reality can be replicated. That should be a very casual pull as per usual, and it is 29.1. I think the pull time before was like 29.4, so I don't know, we'll see. So going into this race, I was looking back at the footage from the spring one, and I remember kind of having a bad start, which is normal for this track, so that's typical. But also, we kind of got really lucky in that race because the leaders did eventually pass me before halfway when I pitted. And we kind of got bailed out by our pit crew actually nailing the pit stop and kind of undercutting the field. And our pit crew kind of saved us that race, so it was weird. I don't know if we're going to have that same luck again. But we're going to cut to the inside. Dale Jr. here, he throws a bit of a block. He's going to lead the lap, which is not great for us because we need to gain points on him because he's 115 back, so he's still in the mix, so to speak. But we're going to get underneath him. Car's drifting. He's doing that wiggle thing. I don't know if that's just like a sign of the car going too fast in the corner. I don't know, but that's kind of scary if it's doing that already on lap 2. But we're in the lead. Stortz looks like he's going to get by him, so that's good for us. We just need to build up this gap until the tires fall off and all the same hugabaloo, hanky-panky, honky-tonk nonsense that this game always provides. So now we wait. I don't know why there was smoke there. I guess the AI did something in the back that I don't know what happened. Apparently so, because in the track map someone's behind. So missed out on that bundle of fun. Well, with Atlanta's slogan for this game, I guess it's half right because we are going real fast. But I don't know if it's really real racing because I'm on different rules from the AI because they don't have tire fall off and I do. So don't think that's very real or realistic in a sense. But it's half right. Anyways, we built up a nice gap. Hopefully the fall off isn't horrendous. I mean, it's definitely a bigger gap than I feel like I remember in the spring race that we had. So I don't know. Maybe unfortunately, maybe I've gotten better playing the game, and now I can hang on a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see what position or how far we are from second place by lap like 18 or something. The gap to second went about as high as 1.6 seconds, so we gained even more time than I was thinking. I thought it was going to start to fall off a little bit, but nearing 17 laps into the run, it's held its own really good, which is even more confusing because wouldn't Atlanta have pretty considerable fall off. I mean, I know this is like year 7 since it was paved, so even by 2004 it was already starting to kind of age. So none of this really makes a whole lot of sense, I don't think. Why Chicagoland, that's like a brand new track that's like 3 years old, way worse with tire fall off than Atlanta? Just seems wrong. I'm no expert, but I'm just perplexed. So going to Stewart's pitting, so he might be one that's going to undercut us. We're going to be pitting this lap. We did this in the spring, and that was like our winning strat, so I'm going to listen to what Past Me did, and we're going to see if that works. I was just noticing it too. Our lap times, I think that's about the lap qualifying position that second place got, so it took us the entire run to lose 3/10. That is crazy. But anyways, we're pitting. Standard 4 tire stop, no major adjustments. Let's get under 70, perfect. And that's it. Pit crew, it's all up to you now. I saw Dale Jr. pit right behind me, so yeah. 15-3, right? Really? We're just gonna chill on pit road for like an extra second. There goes our race, right there. Probably. Maybe. That is some bullshit. That's like the only way this game can beat me. Not on track, but by pit road nonsense. And it looks like Sir was gonna undercut me anyways, but didn't need to lose all that time. We had like a good, what, second and a half on them entering pit road. So yeah, just once again, the game just refuses to, I don't know, like the pit crew didn't even do anything wrong. They hit their estimated time, they did everything. But the game just said, nah, we're just going to stop. Not even for a car leaving pit road. It just stopped just cuz. Like, did that happen in the spring race too? I don't know. I guess I should have went over my video more thoroughly and wrote notes. And, you know, have a script ready for these videos anymore, I guess, to fully prepare. You know, it's got to be like school. It's got to be like homework when I record. I can't just sit back, have fun. No, I just like have to psychoanalyze every aspect of the track, every aspect of the game, and write notes. And you know, it's like school. It's like schoolwork all over again. That's what I should be. Also, we got the lead, but I mean, we might have enough of a gap to actually hang on with them. I don't know. We'll see. Usually, if we cycle out of pit stops, I'm not leading. Then you know we're definitely not winning. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. So far, we're good. Jimmy led some laps, so props to him. He gets some bonus points. But now it's just going to be us just building a gap until the fall-up happens, which it seemed like we only lost, like, I don't even know if we lost any, so we might, for all intents and purposes, be good here to the end. Line flags out. The interval has shrunken pretty quickly in the last few laps, but we are staying out one lap longer than we did in the first half, and also we had to deal with, you know, running down the leaders and passing them from maybe half a second back. So the interval is definitely going to be a little bit shorter, or maybe just barely at what it was in the spring. We had a lot more obstacles to kind of overcome to even be in this position. So the fact we're even this close is pretty damn impressive. Another dub. We're going to barely gain points on Junior, but we're doing everything we need to build up that gap for Homestead, because I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm very horrified about it. I'm scared. But we did everything we could in this one. Well, all that's looking good. I don't know why Mark Lockhart is an ally. But okay, I mean, we really haven't had to deal with any rivals because we keep starting up front. So, that's not really anything to worry about. We led 34 to 39. Junior did lead a lap. So we get 190. He gets 175. So, we gain 15 points on him. And Jimmy did lead a lap, so he gets 165, so we gained 25 on him. So Junior might be second in points after all this. So I think it's going to be maybe 130 we're going to have on him. So not quite one full race, but we're really close. If we can win Phoenix or be ahead of him, even then, like if he finishes second, like another, like what, 15 points if he leads a lap. So we need to have this happen maybe 2 more times, and then maybe we can be ahead of him going, like a full race lock going into Homestead possibly. I don't know. So I think with this finish, it might be the first one in this entire history that we've had it where we win by 0.8 of a second. I think that might be a history first for this series. It is. It is 68th. The first time we've ever won by 0.8 of a second ever. We won by thousands or hundreds, thousands. This is the first time we got into 8. We've had 7s, 6s, 5s. No 4s, surprises. I just noticed that. No 4s. But, yeah, that is indeed at first. So, interesting. And look at the one right above it is Atlanta by 963 to 880. So, that's crazy. I guess we'll see if the trophy is fake or they're reusing ones from last year. Well, it definitely is. It definitely says 2003 on it. So, yeah. They really couldn't be bothered to change the text from a 3 to a 4. At least with that one, like, that really would not be breaking the bank, EA. This is their star of their laziness, like I keep saying. But next race is Phoenix. I don't know what that's going to be like. We only go there once a year in this game, so I don't know. I'll have to practice and find out. But either way, point situation looking very, very good. 130 over Dale Jr. Johnson falls back to 3rd, so it's kind of a swap between those two. And Tony Stewart definitely one full race back. Gordon 5th, Kenseth. I think L.A. Saller now takes the throne for last place in the chase thing. Harvick is ahead of him, which is surprising. Kane's even doing better than a couple, so impressive. Ryan Newman being back there is kind of a shame because he's been kind of a threat for like the entirety of these videos that I've been doing since Thunder 2000. Well, at least since his appearance in Thunder 03. I guess in Thunder 02, I guess technically you could say, well, Thunder 02, I don't think his AI was as competitive. I don't know, but that was it. If we got bonus race time, we'll throw it in, but if not, then this is where it ends. But I'm going to act like we're going to get guaranteed bonus time, so we're going to go with that. Naturally, bonus race time, as per tradition, for how long have we had bonus race for in this season since Talladega? So it's kind of just typical, so it's not a whole lot else to really look at. Let's just get Phoenix over with because I know the script. I did one practice race. I understand. Oh, actually, I think I got to change the paint scheme. So let me actually do that real quick. So this will be the last time we'll be rocking with the One Piece Odyssey car. Hopefully we can get that a dub as well. So yeah, let's get into Phoenix and just try to lock up everything in the points before going into Homestead. That's at least my goal. It's going to be boring for everybody else, but I'm too good. So that's my curse that I have to live with.
EA Sports welcomes you to the Phoenix International Raceway in Arizona. Now, just 3 races remain in the chase for the Nextel Cup Championship. Today, drivers must focus on this 1-mile track, trying to make their cars do something that the car simply does not want to do. Go fast and turn left on a flat and frustrating track. Some drivers have come to the desert thirsting for a championship. Others simply want to taste victory in the Checker Auto Parts 500.
Good introduction. Car set up, just tire pressures. I didn't even adjust the wedge. I thought it was okay enough. So, yeah. Newman's up there, Jimmy's up there, Dale Jr.'s up there, so typical heavy hitter. Well, I guess Newman's not a heavy hitter anymore, but Junior and Jimmy are up there, so we got to worry for them. So let's just get pole and continue our 32 race pole streak. Pole. It's typical. That's my magic word that I've been using lately. It's been like 2 thumbnails back to back. That's just what all this is anymore. I know what to expect because there's nothing new to play that's like interesting. It's just my own personal hell. Remember earlier in this episode I was saying like I was not going to feel like this? It came back very quickly. It doesn't take long. So, yeah. So we're just going to lead, pull away, and then wait for the tires to fall off. The AI pit really late here, so I'm expecting to pit around lap 28 because that's when they start. Because I don't want to get trapped a lap down because they wrecked during the pit cycle and I'm like a lap down and, it screws up my race and entire championship. So that's the plan. Very simple, very straightforward. And now I just wait. Thankfully, there's going to be a cut here because God forbid if I stood here for another 10 minutes being by myself, they'll be annoying. Well, I don't know, but you're not going to suffer that. I don't listen to music because fuck this game. It does not deserve my full concentration, at least at this moment. Okay, that's new. They're pitting on lap 6, so that is not what I expected. When I was practicing, they were pitting at like lap 28, so That might be a race-winning strategy. Maybe I'll just pit on lap like 19 or 20 or something if they're just going to pit really early. I don't know. It's just... That kind of threw a wrench into my plans. I don't know what more, honestly, to say with this game, with this series. This is just miserable. It's either I start on pole, pull away, tire fall off happens, they run me down, or I can start last, make up like 20 spots, but then tire fall is going to knock me back, probably back to like 30th. So, pick your poison. Either I'm miserable leading, or I'm miserable being wrecked and destroyed. So I guess this is the lesser of two evils, but doesn't make it fun. I'm just glad that after this, I don't have to have an obligation to touch anything fucking else with season mode or career mode or anything of that shit anymore, because I am so tired of it. Nothing interests me. I guess I could play 2011 season mode to prove to Michael Two Scoops the Raisin Brand that, like, it really isn't that hard. I can qualify and probably, I don't know if I can start pole like every race, but I could probably just about win every race. I mean, maybe the pit crew can miss stuff. I mean, that might be kind of funny, but is that really worth doing to prove that point to no one that cares? There's no fun in that either, so I'm just fucked. Is that okay? Is that okay to be fucking happy? Like, is that, like, why can I not, why do I have to be stuck doing this shit? I don't know anymore. We're pitting. There's your rant. Give me 5 stars for that. That you don't even have 5 stars anymore. Let's just get this. Just make me win this race and not have the batteries die or any other bullshit happen. So the pit crew nail a 15.2, so they actually hit their estimated time. We actually got out of pit road in a normal manner. We don't stop. So all that is pretty good stuff. Now we just have to wait for everybody else to pit, which I'm assuming they're going to pit around lap 27, like I'm assuming. We just have to wait and pray for this to go green, because if not, then we're going to be in a very big championship hole. We're going to lose a lot of our point lead if that happens, so I would prefer not to have that happen. I hit Dale Jr. Ooh, something happened. Ooh. I think we're finally going to cycle out into the lead. It took a while. It took like 10 extra laps, but we're here, passing a lapped car. That's Mike Wallace. Misogynist Mike Wallace. And looks like we're going to have a pretty big lead. It's a lot bigger than what I did in practice, so maybe that's just a proponent of me dialed in more. I mean, I don't know how much more do I needed to... Do I got to race with, like, my face or something to make this competitive? I mean, this is just pitiful. Oh, we're about to pass Alan Kwicki guy. Hey, that's fitting with all tracks to be side-by-side with them. That'll be cool. That was cool to pass him there going into the white flag. That was wholesome. Might be the last time we'll see that ever. But I'm trying to pass him, but black traffic and everything. I'm trying to be. I really don't want to just like throw this 10-second lead away. And we have the freaking the 55 from Ricky Bobby block me. That's fitting. Well, off the last corner, we're gonna win it. We're going to do our, Alan Kwicki Polish victory lap the right way. Not like this narrative nowadays, we're just doing the front straightaway counts. No, we're doing the whole damn lap. Because apparently, people forget what the intent of the Polish victory lap is. I mean, it's in the goddamn name. It literally says Polish victory lap, not Polish victory front straightaway. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that properly. And if anything, this is the most interesting part of this entire race, because I want to do it justice, I want to do it right. Doing it the wrong way is just insulting. You want to honor his memory, do it the fucking right way. And I hate that. Well, it's not even like the driver, like Brian Blaine didn't do anything wrong, it's just the announcers be like, oh, he's doing the thing. It's like, no, it's not. And then Chase Elliott's lying about it. Man, it's just annoying. I guess I gotta make a Brock Beard style video and just like do like a documentary on the history of the Alan Kwicki lap and like what it fucking means and everything, because apparently nobody knows, and apparently everybody just likes to disrespect it. So whatever, we get a dub, we gain points on Junior, we damn near might have 160 points on him going into Darlington. We might have this championship clinched up before Homestead, just to make this series that much more fucking boring. I wish I could make it interesting, but this game gives me nothing to work with. Because the only thing interesting is career mode. So we get 190, he gets 160. So 130 points, so that's 160. So it's just barely under one race. But after Darlington, when we probably win that, then yeah, we'll probably be a full race ahead. So thanks, game. Can't even have an interesting battle. Can't even have anything to look forward to. So just way to make it more dull. Ricky Rudd led 2 laps. Somebody else led another lap. I don't know who. I guess it was just those 3. Okay. Well, we'll look at the interval, because that's definitely a big margin, so that'll be somewhere in the top 20, probably. So at 9.637, that puts it 20 seconds. So it is in the top 20, as I was kind of theorizing. So there is that. So that is indeed in the top 25. Well, the trophy's lucky. It doesn't say 2003 on it, so yeah, sure, that could be passed off as a 2004 trophy, but I'm sure it's not. But yeah, well, 2 more races left, and it's the Southern 500. Great, an extra long race that can make it extra boring too. So that's wonderful. 160 point lead. Junior and Jimmy are tied for seconds, so that's rather interesting. Unless Darlington completely just blows me away and we struggle or lose points, then I don't know. So no matter what, if we finish 1 spot ahead of any of them, we're almost going to go into home with like a full point lead. And then there's nothing to look forward to. But we need it because literally we can potentially run last or like in the 30s or something with how bad the fall off is there. So I don't know. But that's the rest of it. And that's it. Video done. I hope you laughed your ass off on it. I don't know how, but if you did, that's impressive. Big shout out my 2-3 Patreon supporters, Dave Furniture 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrier, Mexico Lake 1986, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate you guys do for my channel every single month. It is appreciated, always goes a long ways, so thank you as always for the continued support. See you all next episode for what I'm assuming is going to be the finale of NASCAR 2005. Are you hyped? Are you knocking your socks off? I mean, I don't know. It's weird to think we're finally here. It took about, I think, a month and a half maybe, I don't know, but we're here. It's weird. I guess we'll see what Darlington can provide. I mean, I'm praying for something to happen, but we won the spring one, so no, we never even ran Darlington in this game, I don't think. Hold on, let me look at my freaking stat sheet, because I don't think Darlington was the first. This was back because they cut 2 Darlingtons down to 1, so we have yet to run Darlington. Also, 22 wins this season. Because I had to do a freaking Google spreadsheet. Because the game can't be fucking bothered to keep track of it itself. So I have to do it. Like a freaking, near duel. So, 22 wins. So, that kind of lines up with Thunder 02, Thunder 03. So, it's right in the middle. Definitely harder than Thunder 04. So, there's that. So, congrats, NASCAR 05. You beat the bare minimum. So, I'm done. See you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.